So this is the fastest blitz in the entire game in terms of pure speed at getting to the quarterback. This is going to be an A-gap blitz by your defensive tackle coming flying up the left A-gap, and this is going to work in any game mode that's out there. As you can see, this is with Lawrence Taylor in Mutt, the Zero Chill theme team. Not exactly sure how fast he is, but 94, 95, 96 speed, somewhere in that range. Doesn't matter. As you can see, even with the running back block to the right, you're going to be able to get this blitz in, sending as little as 4 defensive players, meaning you're going to have 7 in coverage for you to go ahead and mix and match your coverage shells with. This is going to be, by default, a cover 0 blitz. So what that means is you're going to be able to change your safeties, your outside corners, the linebacker that in this example that I am using, your defensive tackle on the right, and your defensive end that is on the right of screen. All of those players can go into whatever you want. So you have the ability to really get adjusty and make some key defensive stops. So with that being said, let's get into the setup. Yo, what's going on, boys? Wanted to go ahead and drop a new defense for you. And this is going to be a defense that is, in my opinion, the fastest blitz in the game. I don't think it gets any faster than this. And the play we're going to be taking a look at is going to be Overload Blitz. And with this blitz, we're going to take a look at a couple different things because there is a couple different things that you have to know. So definitely pay attention to the specific details in this video because you will need to know things like, is the running back on the right? Is the running back on the left? Stuff like that. All right. Setup is going to be the same regardless. Usering and who you user changes your blocking assignment. So let me just go ahead and get that out of the way. And yeah, so with that being said, we're going to take a look at this. We're going to look at this with the running back on the left. This is going to be for your normal bunch players or whatever. Like the formation, it doesn't matter. You're only looking at the running back. So in this case, I'm obviously in spread. I am in the run balance playbook right now, which I've been messing with because of the new jumbo guide that we dropped on MaddenDaily.com. It also has my pistol bunch that I really like. So that's why I'm in this book on offense. But for the sake of this video, once again, you are only paying attention to where the running back is. If he's on the left, if he's on the right, if he's out wide, right? So 3 different options. If he's out wide, it literally doesn't matter. You're really only focusing on, is he on the left? Is he on the right? So set up for this. And I'm going to showcase this, and I'm going to explain what everybody does. But as you can see, Mutt practice mode is absolutely bugged. You have certain assignments that simply don't register. So when you run this slot cornerback is blitzing, right? This left of screen outside linebacker is also blitzing. The linebacker on the right is in man coverage on the running back. Your 4 defensive linemen are also all blitzing. Everybody else is in man coverage. So this is a cover 0 blitz. And you can change the coverage shell behind you to whatever you want. You can turn it into a cover 2, a cover 3. You can turn it into cover 4. You can leave it stock man-to-man. Completely up to you. None of that matters. Only thing that matters is who you user, as I mentioned. Now, the setup to the blitz, right? Because I want to get this out of the way. Setup to the blitz, you're going to pinch your defensive line, shift your linebackers to the left, and then you're going to press, right? That's it. Pressing is not mandatory. However, it does make the blitz slightly better. So, with that being said, as I mentioned, you're in a cover 0 shell. Everybody is manned up, or they are blitzing. There's no zones on the field. You can user different people. If they are on the left side of the screen in terms of the running back, if the running back is on the left, you are going to go ahead, put your outside linebacker or defensive end on the right. You're going to put him into a purple zone. You're going to put the defensive tackle in a hook zone, right? So to put them into a hook zone, you just pull up the individual adjustments. Left on the left analog stick, we'll put that into a vert hook. In the right, pull up the individual adjustments. You can put him into whatever in terms of a hard flat, curl flat, doesn't matter. Generally for me, I am going to, with the running back on the left, I'm going to use the outside linebacker or the defensive end on the right? So when doing this, what you'll see happen, you're going to get either the linebacker shooting up the A-gap, or you'll get the defensive tackle coming in. Now, I'm going to go to the instant replay right quick because I wanted to show you what happens. Right, so this player right here, number 56, Lawrence Taylor, you will notice he does not get blocked initially. So if they were to go ahead and try to throw something instead of doing this drop back, See, like, I'm dropping back pretty far. If I don't continuously drop back, Lawrence Taylor will run right past the center and get a sack. If they do drop back really far, you'll see that the linebacker will shoot in through the A-gap, very similar to a lot of these other blitzes that we use, right? So, once again, I'm going to set this up. Vert hook, purple, leave it as that. Now, if you wanted to use the vert hook, you can. You can see, you can use the vert hook, and you can just sit in the middle of the field. Now, instead of dropping back and drifting to the right like I did in the last example, I simply just drop back, and I might have even drifted a bit to the left. Yeah, so you see that I'm drifting a little bit to the left, and you see the defensive tackle that is directly in the left A-gap comes flying in untouched for the sack. Now, that's Lawrence Taylor on a Mutt-themed team. I don't know exactly how fast he is. It's high 90s, right? It's 94, 95, 96. Very fast blitz. And like I said, you are only sending 4 people. All of them are on the left-hand side, and that's what really triggers this A-gap, right? So you see right here, instant A-gap pressure. All right, so let's go ahead and do it again. Same exact setup, pinch and D-line, shifting linebackers to the left. And we're going to go ahead and zone out the defensive end and the defensive tackle on the right. And as you see, running back on the left with 5 out, and we're going to get that A-gap pressure. It's very, very consistent as long as they do not block that running back on the left-hand side. And I want to definitely clarify that, because if the running back is blocked on the left-hand side, this blitz does become very temperamental. It may come in, it may not. A lot of the times at that point, it does come to the linebacker through the A-gap. But if the running back goes out, once again, as you see, another example of this, it is going to be an A-gap blitz right up the middle.